Hey, my name is Mark P. Fisher with Inspiring Growth, and I'd like to share with you how our family saved $24,960 in healthcare costs in 2017. And here's how we did it. Traditionally, we were on the ACA, the Affordable Care Act, with Care First, and our premiums this last year would have gone up to $1,500 a month for a family of four, totaling $18,000 a year. You might be familiar with these prices. The deductible was $13,500, which is a total of $31,500. So my wife and I began to research and talk to people who were using a thing called Samaritan Ministries, which is a health sharing plan. And what we did is we moved from traditional insurance to this health share plan. What is the health share plan? It's basically over 200,000 Christian families that have decided to help each other with their medical expenses. So our monthly premium went down to $520. Now technically it's not a premium, you're actually writing a gift check to somebody with a medical problem, and that's $6,240 a year. Our deductible per event is $300, and a total of $6,540 we're spending in healthcare this year, which is a savings of $24,960. That's amazing. What could you do with that? You could be generous and give more, or help others, or get that thing, or save for. I mean, there's so many things you could do with that money. And at first, quite frankly, the idea of depending on other Christians, other Christ followers, to take care of our medical bills kind of felt a little weird, a little scary, a little cheesy, really. But then I started thinking, I didn't know who the insurance people were that were sending me checks, or who I had to call and fight with about getting paid. And so we just kind of decided to try it for a year. Now, let me tell you what happened. Early in the year, I ended up in the hospital. And for 2 days in the hospital, you want to guess how much my bill was? It was approximately $28,000 for 2 days in the hospital, which is cool. But what I guess the best way I could say it is we became educated consumers in our healthcare. Instead of giving it to insurance companies to take care of, my wife and I did. So what Lori did after my hospitalization was she called up Samaritan and said, now what do I do? And they said, well, call up the hospital and tell them you're self-pay, and ask the self-pay rate. Want to guess what the $28,000 became? About $7,800. We submitted that, and then over the course of the next 2 months, we received 15 to 20 letters, notes of encouragement, prayers, and checks from people who are sending their monthly share to the Fisher family to help pay for our bills, which is totally paid for. I know, it sounds crazy, but it worked. And from our experience, it was amazing and affirming to receive these notes and checks. So if you're interested in this, if you'll go to SamaritanMinistries.org. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, first of all, I love sharing what I'm passionate about. I mean, if you know me, you know that. Plus, they recently said to us, for all the referrals that people, if a friend refers you, you get $150 credit toward your monthly fee. So I was like, oh, that would help us reduce. But I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because it'll help you save money. For the Fishers, $24,960 in healthcare savings. So go to SamaritanMinistries.org, and if you sign up, be kind enough to just mention Mark and Lori Fisher as your referral, and let's do this thing together.